exclamation mark, man.
Ooh. Where is everybody? Oh my gosh. Look at that. Look at that.
No, not
Everybody's already
exclamation
in the
mark.
game. You cannot ban me or my other mods. It's just not. You can't do it. Can't be done. Welcome back to all those that stayed. I'm glad you stayed. I'll tell you what. Since I had a technical difficulty on the game, I will lower it to 125 views.
What? Lame.
Lame? Come on, Tech. We can do that.
Is it because you had to stop and start the stream?
Yeah.
Oh, all right. I guess that's understandable.
Which means everybody that was watching on PlayStation 4 has to restart. Which
They might have lost.
you know
they might
what?
have
You
to go
really
like
shouldn't watch
extra
streams on
back into it.
PlayStation 4 anyway, using the live from PlayStation.
At least not from live from PlayStation.
You should really watch from.
Yeah, not even from the web browser because you can't chat in the web browser.
You should really watch from Twitch.tv if you can.
Right.
On your PC or from your phone app.
iPhone or
If
tablet.
this is the only way you can, I mean, that's understandable, but otherwise, yeah, do it from a device or a computer or something.
Because the PlayStation 4 live from PlayStation's not very reliable because you can't follow from there. You
miss
can't
a lot
see.
of other Twitch streams that don't stream on PS4.
Yeah, and you can't see a whole lot of other content that shows up on my page and stuff like that. If you're watching,
Plus, you got to filter through all that.
Merciless 5, thanks for the follow.
Nobody wants to watch anyway.
Love your face, brother. And I hope you're doing awesomely flipping fantastic. And I hope you had a chance to enter the raffle. We are giving away $20 of PSN money tonight. Go.
Tonight.
Where were
So
you going there, Sid?
That's all I know of the song.
It sounds kind of familiar. What were you trying to sing?
Ghostface says, I'm still here. Thank you, Ghostface.
Added one or more users to the raffle.
And remember that you only need to enter the raffle in once. Once you're in the raffle, Moobot saves your name. So,
Unless Stand-Up hits the wrong button and dumps you off.
but here's the thing. When I present the giveaway, if I hit 125 views at the end of the stream, whatever happens first, I'll tell you this much. You have to be present or you don't win. If you're not
just
here,
present, but
you don't win.
respond in chat.
Yeah, that's how I know that you're present. You gotta say hi. You can't be AFK.
You gotta say, I won! Yay! I'm the winner!
If I do the giveaway and you're on the pooper, and I call out your name,
What? Uh-oh.
you don't win.
Yeah. Don't be on the pooper. Hold
You
it
already
in
can check.
or watch the stream from the pooper or something. Don't be on the pooper. Don't let us catch you on the pooper during the giveaway.
That's Pulp Geek love.
You heard it here, folks. Don't be on the pooper.
I don't have a sub button. I would prefer you follow, but if you don't follow, that's okay too. You don't have to. It's just I do
Unless
this.
they're talking about YouTube.
I do this every week, so it kind of makes only sense to follow because you can enter next week, even if you win or lose. Come back next week, give it another shot. The winners get another shot at winning, and the losers get a shot of winning as well. The only people who cannot enter is the Pulp Geeks founders, which if you go to the Pulp Geeks website on my Twitch page, you'll find out who those guys are really quick. Give all those guys a follow. Love their faces. They're awesome. That's why we do this, is to promote them. And to have geeky conversations about comic books and comic book movies. We were talking about Avengers Age of Ultron teaser trailer. Now we're moving on. What's next? Thor being a chick. And here's the deal about Thor being a chick. It's not actual Thor like they did back in the 60s. or the gold. Was it Silver Age? I think it was Silver Age.
Silver Age,
Yeah, Silver Age. They actually did turn Thor into a girl.
No, they didn't transform him into a girl. They transformed him into a doctor that had a limp leg.
No, there was a Thor girl in the
In the 60s?
in the 60s or 70s.
I don't know nothing about that.
Oh, Tech. But anyway,
I remember Thor was turned into a frog back in the 80s.
no, he was there was a woman Thor. I promise. Look it up. Google it. But in this iteration with Thor being turned into a chick, apparently it's not Thor being turned into a chick. It's Thor losing the power of the hammer. I think his name is. How do you say the hammer's name?
Mjolnir.
Mjolnir or
Mjolnir.
Mjolnir or something like that.
Mjolnir.
Mjolnir.
Yeah, whatever. Something like that. I don't know how to pronounce
One
it.
chick said it.
Well, he loses the power to do that, and another character gets that power. So he loses a trait, she picks up a trait. Thor's still in the universe. He's just not.
Right, just basically a girl gets the hammer and the power
Yeah.
and takes on the role of Thor, but isn't like the actual character, the original character. The original character is still going to be a guy. But it's only going to be a temporary thing. After a year or two, or who knows how long, they'll change it all back. It's just a gimmick to get you to buy stuff.
It's just a gimmick to sell books.
They've done stuff like that before.
Oh yeah.
They do it all the time. When sales are down, it's like, oh, it's time to change something up, do something controversial, major, big, get the sales up, and then we'll put it back to normal after that. Once all the fans start complaining, you guys suck, you changed everything and ruined it. It's ties like founders. We're the flounders.
I said founders, not flounders.
No, I said that. No, he said founders, and I just
Blah,
said
blah, blah.
we're
Forget
the
what Stano
flounders.
said. Clench your butt together and press that follow button. Yeah?
Forget what Santa said. Clench your butt together.
He just turned into bats. Yo, this is the new boss.
Oh, wow. Okay. Yeah, I
This
see
is
him.
Baron von Bat.
No, he's not new. I've seen him before.
No, this is the new one. It's advertised as new.
Oh,
Baron
okay.
von Bat.
Well, he's dead.
No, he's not.
He should be.
No, he just puffed into. No, he's not dead. He's right here.
I see more
He's
bats.
he's turning into bats to evade.
He's like Dracula.
Yeah. Where did he go? Where did he go?
I think I
He's
got
over
it.
here now. No, he's over here.
Man,
Ah,
Which doesn't make sense. I'm a sunflower. I'm sunlight.
oh man, I almost get him in that
True.
grab and he leaves.
He's not dead. There he is.
it's all bright daylight. Zombies attacking. It's bright daylight.
Yay.
Sun's shiny. Yay.
Any Halloween,
Not scary at all.
any Halloween plans, guys?
I'm doing a haunted house.
Cool. I'm so going to get this
on
game if I win the raffle.
I don't
Awesome.
know what I'm going to be doing Halloween. Taking the kids out trick or treating.
Try it
I wanna
again.
try to.
I'm going to give you some instructions. Here are, well, it would help if I was on the chat, wouldn't it? Ow. There you go.
That is how you enter. And if you don't get the response from Moobot, wait a minute or so and try again.
There you go. Oh, sorry about that, guys. I dropped my controller while trying to type.
Dropping controllers.
Dropping controllers. And another reason to give me a follow, I don't always stream from my PS4. I stream 7 days a week. for at least an hour a day. Even if somebody has to call me out on it, right, Caslin?
We can't have anything nice because Stan keeps dropping his controllers.
Oh man.
Can't have anything nice. So yeah, so they're having a girl replace Thor. I believe it's the Falcon going to be
I dropped the
replacing
controller. I was
Captain America.
typing on my lap.
But that's
It
probably going to
happens.
be temporary too.
It happens. I'm right up on top of my TV. It's not like sitting on the couch like I normally do on my PC streams.
Got you, Stan.
Yeah, the couch is much more comfortable to stream from, I'm sure.
Oh yes, it is very much more comfortable to stream from.
I used to stream from my recliner when the PS4 was in my living room.
I could probably do that, but then I get people coming in and tell me how fat I am.
Who cares?
I know, right?
They're
Caslin
probably
just
trying to
comes in
hide
to
their
call me
own
ugly
weight.
anyway.
Because, I mean, you don't know what they look like. They're probably like cross-eyed and buck-toothed.
I used to buy Halloween candy 3 or 4 times.
No offense
It
to
never lasted
cross-eyed
till
and
Halloween.
buck-toothed people.
Oh, give it up, Stando. You got your hour in. I see you, Kaz. I was just giving a hard time. Giving a hard time. That's all.
It's like, oh, you got your hour in. Stop your complaining.
Right. I seen that. Okay, guys. I'm not at a point where the energy drinks let me down. Well, that's good. That's definitely good. He's not at a point where the energy drinks are letting him down. That means he gets to stay.
Good.
So that's good. If I read that correctly, right?
Oh, there's a bomb. What the hell?
I don't know what all these new modes and things are.
I've got to work tomorrow. Boo.
More Geek Chat topics? How about audience topic? Anybody in the audience got
Yeah.
a topic? Anybody?
There we go, because it saves us the trouble of having to think of a topic.
How about
Audience,
Sid?
give us a topic.
Sid, you got a topic?
Please, quick. Right?
There's a big gas bomb coming.
Yeah, I see that. That's the big dude.
You have family meetings with your kids and fiance.
Oh, die, dude. No, you're not getting to my... Yeah, you're not getting there. Definitely
That
not.
was close.
Walter says, I'm leaving, cry. That's a topic.
Oh, what?
Why are you leaving? No, you said the energy drinks aren't letting you down.
Or maybe
You're
he
drinking
just
NOS?
typoed and they are.
NOS is awesome.
Maybe he typoed and they are letting him down.
Oh, I love your face anyway, Walter. Oh,
Bye,
man.
Walter. Sorry you have to leave.
Bye, Walter.
Walter leaving the chat. Your thoughts now. Tick tock, tick tock, tick tock.
It's a bummer, dude. Bummer.
It is a bummer.
On international levels, that is a bummer that Walter's leaving the chat. Walter's awesome.
Right.
He always puts me in the funky.
Let's see, what are the topics? Since the audience doesn't want to give us a topic to talk about, I guess we have to put our brains together and think of one.
I think it's Sid's turn, actually, for a topic, and I know he has one.
Oh,
Sid
that is
always
where
has.
you are wrong, my friend.
But you always have a topic.
Oh, man.
I think he gave one earlier, though, right? Didn't
Well,
he, Sid?
I've been so freaking fixated on my vacation that I really forgot to even think about anything.
You're on vacation?
I'm on vacation starting today.
Awesome.
Nice. Love
Vacation
vacations.
hype?
no work for me this entire week.
Does that mean we get to hang out this week, Sid?
No, unfortunately, I do have a lot of work to do as far as getting Halloween prepared.
Oh, okay.
I mean, that's my topic, I guess. It's Halloween because I am a nerd for Halloween, man.
Yeah, I know you are like a Halloween / cosplay. Anything I get to play dress up, I'm gonna do.
So this Halloween.
Ty says, "Oh, sorry, the audience isn't running your show for you. Perhaps you should list us in the credits."
I can do that. List you in the credits. Especially
that is part of Geek Chat, though. We do take audience topics.
but-
We like to get some interaction from the audience.
But Ty the Tyler, on my PC streams, you are listed in the credits as one of the top contributors to my channel, sir. And I thank you every day for that and for being here and being a part of what we do. Appreciate you.
Very awesome.
Don't know how much.
This Halloween I will be trying to. I just wanted to shout out. I wanted to say that I will be trying to.
Matter of fact,
stream my my haunted house this year. It probably will not be on Twitch because I've heard horror stories of people being shut down for not doing game related stuff. So I am trying to figure that out.
Okay, here comes the boss wave. Crappadongles. Matter of fact, all your all's contributions. I still have.
Unless you do a split screen
I still
set,
have
maybe
like.
one camera on your haunted house and one on your gameplay or previous gameplay or something like that.
I was going to say I still have quite a bit of contribution money left, but I did take a lot of it to buy Evil Within, and I appreciate you guys that. We'll be streaming that on Horror Night. So tomorrow night, midnight Eastern Standard Time, I'll be playing Evil Within. Hopefully, it's better than what I've been told it is. So.
I've seen a little bit of it. It does look a little intense.
No, it's not.
Thanks. Just shut me down, Sid.
If not, then I will use the rest of the contribution to buy Alien Isolation. So, there you go.
There you go.
Either way, that's what I'm doing with your contributions is buying games and adding more content. So, appreciate that.
Very cool. Very cool.
Benji, what's up, man? How you doing? Who?
You know, my youngest daughter.
Here's
was
one
born on
for a topic. Why is Casey Tron a moron? She is a female streamer who blamed the male gender for her own downfall. I'm not familiar with her story, so I don't have a whole lot to add to that, but okay. Oh, it's Bats again? Didn't we already beat this guy? Yeesh.
Well, yeah.
I don't know if you guys heard what I said though, but yeah, my youngest daughter was born on Halloween.
That's awesome.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
That's awesome. My birthday is actually next weekend also. I wasn't born on Halloween, but I was born 2 days later. So I might have a special surprise for next Saturday night's Geek Chat for when I turn the age I want to turn.
When I turn the age I'm gonna turn.
That was pretty
the age I'm gonna turn hype.
That was pretty crafty, was it not?
It was, but that's okay.
Oh, where did he go? Where did he go? Where did he go?
Disappearing. Oh, he's up behind us.
Oh, I see him over here now. Oh no, you're dead, punk. You're dead.
It's not
Yeah,
my birthday.
yeah,
I said it's my youngest daughter's birthday. She was born on Halloween. Not me.
The Evil Within is a
My
good
birthday
game. Thanks,
was,
Cass.
last month.
Mock, sneeze, shit, skank. Apparently, this is a big
My
streamer
birthday was
that I'm
last
talking
month,
about.
Ghost Bear. You're way late.
You heard both
My
games
birthday
are a
is next
letdown?
month.
Sorry, Stan, I can't talk. I currently have you on my PC, and I'm playing Skyrim.
They
At the
don't
same
have
time, I
upgrades.
want to play
They, or
Skyrim.
birthdays, they get upgrades.
It's cool. It's cool, Soul. That's why you need a second monitor, though.
Yep, get that second monitor going.
Forget
Second
Stando's
monitor
birthday.
hype?
Forget Stando's birthday. Okay. Ghostberry, you will not be getting anything that I will be surprised giving away next week. Oh, sucks to be you, man. No, I'm just kidding. Ghost Bear, I know you're trolling me. I'm trolling you back, bud. I love your
Dumb
face.
camping meanie. Look at that. Dumb camping meanie.
Who
It had
said
a
that?
drawing in the game. It had like a graffiti on the wall of the porcupine, and it had writing on there, "Dumb camping meanie." Get to the loading zone. Do it now. Get to the loading zone.
Oh yeah. Where is the landing zone?
Middle map.
Awesome. Awesome sauce.
Says it doesn't suck because he will win anyways, but he won't say happy birthday.
Do what now?
Ghost Bear says it doesn't suck because I will win anyways, but I won't say happy birthday. So I win and not you.
Oh wow. See how it is.
We see how you are, Ghost Bear. Well, I hope you do win. I know it was a disappointment to win that one week, and you were away from the keyboard, so we had to re-roll.
Yeah. Hopefully Ghost Bear's in the raffle tonight, though. Man, I really miss Ghost Bear's stream, too. I got to play with him a few times after my stream, and it was fun.
Excuse me, sorry.
I hope we still get to play some games together, though, Ghost Bear. Even though you're not going to stream, because I don't want you to be a punk. I don't want you punking out on me, yo.
No punking out, yo. So, what other geek topics? What else is coming out? What other movies, games coming out that we can geek out about?
The Division. Well, why don't you talk about the Division, Sid? I know you're hyped for that.
I'm really hyped for that. It's, Tom Clancy's The Division. It looks like it's going to be a huge open world multiplayer game.
Yeah, it does look good.
Yeah, also with like tablet.
Alfredo, how you doing?
Tablet capabilities like second screen or something like that. Or...
Well, not only that, they previewed. Now I don't know if this is really going to work because I haven't really seen it work
That's cool,
with Battlefield 4. Even though there's supposed to be a commander with the tablet on Battlefield 4, but I haven't seen it. There's supposed to be like if you're away, they describe it as like a guy comes in and he's like what do you call a OPSAT or something like that, where they have like a drone.
Mm-hmm.
And they have a drone, and the guy is on the tablet controls the drone, and he can actually highlight enemies and do some like airstrikes or something like that. I'm not sure exactly what it is. He can project a marker on enemies and make them X-rays, so you can see them through walls and stuff like that. So it looks pretty cool.
Dragon Age.
The weapon looks really cool.
Dragon Age Inquisition, Kaz. We'll talk about that. No problem. I'm looking forward to Dragon Age. Not as much as I am Assassin's Creed Unity, though. However, Dragon Age is a unique, has always been a unique role-playing game. I'm interested to see how they're going to integrate live action with the strategic system that they got going on. Because it's supposed to be way different and better innovated this time around. So I'm interested to see that. I'm excited to see some of the characters return and finish some of their stories. Absolutely. And the dragon that they showed, we saw, we've seen dragons in games in the past and stuff, but the dragons that they showed at E3, if they really work that way, man, that is incredible. And I like how you can target, they were targeting the legs of the dragon, and he was still, able to wing them away or whatever, shove them away with his wing or turn around and snap at them and throw him off of his legs and stuff. That was pretty impressive. I'm sorry. Do you guys have any thoughts on Dragon's Age Inquisition?
Not really. I haven't seen a lot on it, and I haven't played the previous games.
Gotcha. Sid?
I'm hoping the Dragon Age. I mean, I haven't really seen much on gameplay. I'm just hoping that the new Dragon Age is a different gameplay than the second one, because I really didn't care for that.
I do know this.
The way it worked.
How are they on Sony? Because, or on Xbox, on consoles. See, on PC, you get to carry your character over no problem because of your save file. How are we going to do that on consoles?
Consoles have memory. They've done that. They've done it for what was it?
Well, just like games where, like, if you have it on, like, say, PS3, and you have the same game on PS4, it carries your progress and rank and all that over to the PS4.
Yeah, because I was saying that
so.
they did that for Mass Effect. You could have your old character on Mass Effect.
Oh, you're talking about like a different game series, or like a game series where it carries over from the previous game to the next game. Yeah, they can do that on consoles too.
Yeah, but now we're in the next generation of consoles. Dragon Age Inquisition is going to be on PS4.
Gen, like, carried over
because it's not on the actual gen. It's actually on the servers.
Oh, gotcha.
So when you connect to the server, it actually downloads your information.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
I need RAM. What's up, dude? Justin, NBA 2K, what's up? How you doing? Hannibal's still here. Any thoughts on Pokemon remakes? Lol. Pokemon is Pokemon. Say what you will about Pokemon, and I'm not the biggest fan of Pokemon. Never have. Never really got into it or understood it.
Nah, me either.
It's a bestseller for Nintendo. It ranks right up there with Mario and Zelda and all that stuff, though. It's a good starter RPG for kids. It's a RPG that gets kids into RPGs, and I totally support that because RPGs are a fantastic style of game. So I'm fine with them remaking a classic game for the generations, just like they do several games. I think that's a good idea.
Kids into rocket-powered grenades, really?
Anyway, I think that's a positive.
How's that a good thing?
Yeah, all your kids should like rocket power.
But when I say it's a good thing to get your kids into RPGs are known for problem-solving skills, strategizing, and thinking outside the box a lot. RPGs are great stimulator for the mind. So if that's what kids are going to play, man.
I think Stan's talking about role-playing games and not rocket-propelled grenades.
Yeah.
Right, Stan?
Yes, I am talking about role-playing games.
Not Call of Duty, where we're trying to get them to use RPGs.
Oh, I'm down.
Sid is down. Sid is down.
I'm looking for a Sid. I'm trying to find him.
Revive him quick before it's too late.
Oh, I don't know where he is.
Lucid Halo's got me.
Okay, cool.
By 1 second, wow.
I should start placing some landmines now. There we go. So yeah. Speaking of RPGs, why none coming on the new systems? They are. They're slow to come out. Bethesda. Thanks for the follow, by the way.
They're saying damn and changing his name.
Why is everybody saying damn? Because we do. Let's just wait.
He's changing his name color every time he says it.
What's up, DJLMO14? Thanks for the follow. Appreciate it. Why no RPGs coming to the new systems? A lot of them are still in development. We hear a lot of rumor about Far Cry 4. Whatever RPG Bethesda comes out with next will be next gen. Skyrim pushed the limits as far as RPGs on the last gen system, so be looking for whatever Bethesda has coming out. Also, don't forget Final Fantasy 15 is a JRPG and it's coming soon. Probably to Sony only because there's a lot of bad blood between Xbox and Square Enix in the Final Fantasy department right now.
I'm not big on turn-based games, though. I like RPGs.
These aren't
like
turn-based
real-time
RPGs.
combat.
These are real-time RPGs.
Ah, well, those are cool.
Dragon Age Inquisition is coming out. That is an RPG. That's what we're talking about. So
Q.
you got plenty of RPGs coming. It's just a lot of them are still in development. No, there wasn't any RPG that was complete that was next gen only. Built for next gen only when the next gen consoles came out. I think that's what we're seeing, and that's why this has been a kind of a. This year has been kind of a meh year in gaming because a lot of games are still in development. Next year is supposed to be a boom year, which I'm looking forward to. I hope I answered that question. I'm hoping for a new Fallout game.
Like
Absolutely.
I'm hoping for Battletoads 2.
Battletoads 2.
Battletoads 2. Hype.
That game is never coming. I'm convinced.
Yes, it is. Don't dash Sid's hopes to pieces.
Well,
It's coming out tomorrow.
So
It's coming out tomorrow on a Sunday.
why are you so mean?
Because as somebody once said, Stando was born grumpy.
I was born grumpy? Who said that?
You remember on your stream one day somebody said that you were born grumpy? I don't remember who it was.
Turn-based
One of
or
your
whatever.
regulars.
I miss my RPGs. I hear you, Dirt Dave. I
This
actually like...
rocket-propelled grenades. I think we might have to check.
I actually like turn-based RPGs, and there's one on PlayStation 4 store that I'm interested in buying. It has Super Nintendo graphics, though. Which my favorite...
RPG sounds...
Which game is that, Stan?
I can't remember the name of it. I know I was looking, and I saw it, and I was like, oh, that looks pretty good. It starts with an S. Solus? It might be Solus? Is that it?
I know they for PlayStation Plus on PS3 for free. You got Dungeons and Dragons, like a dual. It's like kind of an old school Dungeons and Dragon RPG game, but it's updated graphics.
But my favorite game of all time was a turn-based RPG from the SNES days, and it wasn't Final Fantasy VI. Or 3, or whatever you want to call it. 3 in US or 6 in Japan. My favorite was actually, it was still a Square Enix, Squaresoft game or whatever. Chrono Trigger was actually my favorite game of all time. So, yeah. Child of Light? No, that's not it. No. Although Child of Light is an RPG, and it is on PlayStation. So, there you go. That's not the one I'm thinking of, though. No, this one looks totally 16.
Mario Kart 64 goes
16-bit. Mario Kart 64? There's nothing wrong with Mario Kart 64.
But it's not an RPG.
But it's not an RPG. Definitely not. Definitely not. But I think one of the problems with JRPGs is a lot of them have moved to mobile devices because a lot of people play those on the go. Like all the Personas. Persona 4, the last one, Vita only. No console release. So we'll just have to see how that goes. Just have to see how the JRPG market moves.
You get a PlayStation TV, you'll be able to play video games on your TV.
There you go.
With a PlayStation 3 or 4 controller.
But what I'm saying is Japan, even though the PlayStation 4 is doing well there, they don't console game a whole lot. Japan is more of a mobile game. They like playing games on their phone and on their 3DSs and on their Vitas.
I've got a Vita. I don't use it a lot, though.
My friend just got the PlayStation Vita.
Do you think Dead Rising will come back to PlayStation? Yes. Matter of fact, I think Xbox is having a hard time keeping exclusives. For example, they came out at the well, first, Crytek put Rise Son of Rome, which is supposed to, and Dead Rising on PC. So that tells you right there they didn't sell enough copies, and they're in strict contract agreement right now that they won't release those particular titles on PlayStation. And I think we're seeing a lot of, almost everything they've had has went to PC, even Titanfall. And we've heard publishers come out, like EA says the next Titanfall will not be exclusive to Xbox. They came out at the game show. What was it? Was it Tokyo Game? No, it's Gamescom. Excuse me, and said that Tomb Raider was going to be exclusive to Xbox, the Tomb Raider Rising. But then you hear Phil Spencer saying, "No, it's a timed exclusive." So you know what I'm saying? I think what Microsoft needs more than anything right now, and I don't have anything against Microsoft, but what they do need, because they definitely got third-party support, but that's all they have. They need more in-house publishers. They need more studios like 343 Studios, more first-party studios to get stuff
That
done.
way they can make exclusives
Yes.
that would just be exclusive to Xbox.
Exactly.
They need something like that.
Persona 5 is coming to PS4 and PS3. Awesome. Kingdom Hearts 3, where is it? Kingdom Hearts 3 probably is in the early stages of development and probably won't get further past that until we see Final Fantasy 15. Because what Square Enix needs to do with the success of Final Fantasy 14 is put the big blunder of Final Fantasy 13 and the idea of Final Fantasy Versus behind them. That way they can get the Final Fantasy brand back to where it needs to be as a staple of Square Enix. That way they can produce more RPGs. Because if you remember back in the day, Squaresoft didn't only make Final Fantasy, they also made games like Art the Lad, Chrono Trigger, Secrets of Mana, just great games all around. So that's where Square Enix needs to get back to. I'm sorry.
We're dead, stand up.
I see that, and it
I'm gonna self-rest.
looks like y'all self-resed. I'm
Elf Riz.
Healer's having a hell of a time.
well. There's
Sidious is
two of them.
down.
Who cares about Xbox? A lot of people care about it. Dude, here's the thing, and I mentioned this before. We, as gamers, need Xbox to succeed. Even if you totally love Sony and you only love PlayStation, you need Xbox to succeed. We also need Nintendo to succeed. We need the PC market to succeed. We need everything. Everybody in gaming has to succeed. Because if not, you don't want Sony to own all video gaming content. You don't want Xbox to own all video game content. We need everybody to succeed so it stays a fair market. It drives prices down, despite what you may think about, purchasing unnecessary DLC and all that stuff. We need, you don't want anybody to have a monopoly. That's just crazy.
Right, because
So-
then they can do whatever they want.
Love or
charge
hate
whatever
your
they want.
competitor, you need your competitor to succeed. That way, too, we don't get games like Call of Duty. We have alternatives like Battlefield. So if you don't like Call of Duty, like I'm not a big fan of it, I can go play Battlefield or whatever other
Not a
shooters.
big fan. He can't freaking stand it.
You're absolutely right. But do you understand what I'm saying though? I'm trying
Yeah, I
to
understand what you're
be
saying.
intellectual. Like if there was only one shooter out there, and that's what would happen if somebody owned a monopoly, they would just pump out the same crap over and over and over again because nobody's going to challenge them. It's like why wrestling's losing ratings right now, because there is only one professional wrestling worth watching because TNA's not there anymore. So WWE's
No, like
it.
back on the old WWF, WC.
Yeah.
There's
Or
no more
WCW,
WCW. They're all gone. WWE's it. Their ratings are going down because they're making the content. They can do whatever they want to with the content, and they're just recycling content. That's been a lot of their big problem. That's why they're heading in negative and losing ratings. Negative directions is what I meant to finish that sentence. Sorry. Do you think the Halo games have outlived themselves? No, I don't think any franchise outlives itself. I thought that with Tomb Raider, and Tomb Raider was able to reinvent itself. I think Halo has the same opportunity to reinvent itself. I think any shooter has that ability. Call of Duty, a lot of people considered it dead after Call of Duty 3, and then here came Call of Duty 4 Modern Warfare and blew up. I don't think any game is past its prime. TNA is still around, not for very long. Equal Opportunity Gaming? There you go. What's up, Decaying Daylight? How you doing? Love your face. I want to pick GTA 5. Is that a good option? That is a good option if you did not own it on the previous console. We talked about this a couple of times. If you owned a game on the Xbox 360 or the PS3, there's really no need to buy that game again. That game is for people who did not buy that game last time around. Just like The Last of Us coming out makes sense because a lot of people bought a PS4 this time around that didn't have an Xbox 360. So The Last of Us is a great game. A lot of people enjoyed it. It was Game of the Year. Love it or hate it. And it gave a lot of the market a bigger opportunity to buy a game that they didn't get to play last time around. Let me focus on Baby Daddy here. I think I about got him.
I'll answer Alib. Yeah, Alib, I do think Destiny is a good option for a shooter game. Some people might disagree, but I don't.
It is a good option for a shooter. If you are looking for a competitive shooter and you don't mind grinding, Destiny is a good option. If you are looking for an MMO shooter, no, Destiny is not the game for you. Depends on what you're looking for.
What are you thinking on that, Sid? Sid, where'd you go?
Sorry, I'm getting my ass kicked here.
Yeah,
Oh.
I seen him blow up.
What do you think about Destiny being a good option as an alternative shooter game?
I think they need
alternative
more
like
content,
Call of Duty or
but,
Battlefield or whatever.
I know they have a lot of content planned, but the way they spaced it out, it's kind of getting a little repetitive with the grinding. So, but next month, next month, new update.
Kid Assassin, welcome back, buddy. How you doing? Well, you got a point, Stando. Wrestling is not really interesting now. Yep, there you go. Lord Marquise, how you doing? How is everybody? Hope everybody's doing good. Hope everybody is doing well. Love seeing everybody. And so yeah. Any more topics you guys? You guys, audience is doing great at asking questions on what I think.
You play Warframe at all? I have played it.
I tried it out.
I'm not going to play Warframe until the new update where you can transfer your PC to the PS4 or whatever it is.
So you played it on PC, but not PS4?
Yeah, I played it on the PC. I don't want to start over again. So I need to double check to see if that update or when that update's coming or if that update's coming. So
I tried it out.
Have you played it?
I tried it out. You know what? It's kind of like, to me, like War Thunder. There's some MMOs I'm into, and there's some I'm not. Like, I like DC Universe Online. I like more of the fantasy MMOs, and I know that that's a fantasy game, but it's more in the science fiction realm, and I don't know. I didn't find it interesting. I'm not saying it's a bad game. It wasn't for me. Matter of fact, mechanically, it's a great game. And visually, it's a good-looking game. It's just, I found it hard to get into, and didn't really understand what I was doing, which happens with most MMOs and me. So
it's kind of it's a little bit of a pay as you go if you really want to get upgrades faster. But I mean, it is a free game. Oh, I'm lagging. Because, I mean, like, you can get all the other stuff, but it's just a pain in the butt, and it takes time.
So, am I getting Call of Duty? No. Tech Gladiator probably is. Like I said earlier in the stream, I'm not a big Activision shooter fan. That's just my personal opinion. I don't like those type of games. You will never buy another Call of Duty game again. Hear you there, Caslin. What's my top 3 games from last gen
No,
that
Ghost.
nobody
Ghost asked me
played?
what my next game. Yeah, I'm probably going to be getting Advanced Warfare. I didn't think I was going to, but thanks to a kind donation from Vobard to my stream, it looks like I'm going to be able to get it and get it on the Day Zero edition.
My next game is probably going to be Unity.
That's my next game as well. Unity. AC Unity, absolutely.
Yeah, Unity.
My top 3 games from last gen that nobody played. I loved Ghost Recon Advanced Warfighter. That was a great game. Not a whole lot of people. I mean, people played it, but it wasn't uber popular. Trying to think, because a lot of the games I like, a lot of other people like.
Somebody else asked what's your top 3 games from last gen.
That's what I'm talking about. Yeah.
Oh, that's what you're talking about now. Okay.
Yeah. I don't know, just about every game I liked last gen. Everybody had the same general consensus. Prince of Persia, The Forgotten Sands. That's a fantastic game that nobody really picked up or played. Trying to think of some more.
I think I might have played that one with a friend of mine. A friend of mine, I think, got it. I know he got one of them for PS3, and I played one of them with him, but I don't remember.
Yeah, it picked up right where Warrior Within left off. I loved that game. It was great.
Did we just do this level?
Yeah, I'm coming.
Didn't we?
Will I be
No,
getting Evolve?
I just said, didn't we just do this level? I didn't say, are you coming?
You're not paying 120 for what? Will I be getting Evolve? I don't know. I'll have to look more into Evolve.
I'm leaning towards getting it.
I'm leaning towards getting it, but it depends on what else is coming out. Like, you gotta remember, guys, the Order comes out the same month. I really want the Order.
I hope to be able to play. Well, actually, Evolve's coming out next. Well, so is the Order, right? It's coming out next year, right?
Yeah, February.
I'd like to play the Evolve Alpha just to get a better idea of how it is. Get to try it out. Because I think that would definitely let us know better whether or not
Yeah,
we'd like it or not. I mean, it definitely looks interesting, though.
it does look interesting, but I don't know if
we were
that's
talking about that earlier.
the game for me or not. I have to look. I have to look into it more, and there's a lot of other games coming around it that I'm really interested in. Especially a lot of Sony first-party games are starting to come
Lord
out next
Marquis,
year.
I'm probably not going to get the season pass this year either. Just get the game itself. That way I can get another game too instead of paying the cost of 2 games.
Does the mic chat come out of my TV? I'm actually I'm not using a mic chat at all on my PlayStation, except to talk to you guys. These guys they are on TeamSpeak with me. So it's kind of to maintain and make sure that our chat stays, our podcast chat stays exclusive. I use TeamSpeak. I use my PC to read my chat and to talk to these guys, to stream from and all that stuff. So my PC is sitting right here, and that's what I look at when I look over at it and stuff. So when you just see massive forehead, I'm looking at the PC screen.
Massive forehead stream hype.
There you go.
Using his massive forehead, he uses his massive forehead as a stream to show others the joys of bulky.
That is true.
I lost where you were going with that.
Yeah, totally.
It's okay. I've done that before.
That is true, Kaz.
I do that a lot.
But when you're on a one game a month budget, you really gotta watch what you buy.
One game a month. Talk about like maybe one game every 3 to 6 months. Try that kind of budget.
Well, you guys know,
Then you got to be even more selective.
I went, what, 3, maybe 2 months without buying a game, and then I bought like 6 games, and, you know.
Yeah, that's true.
So, yeah, when I go to buy games, I buy games on a binge. And I'll buy...
Kaz, I do agree. Battlefield is a great franchise. I don't really compare, though, Call of Duty or Battlefield, which one's better than the other. I like both of them. I think they're both good, and they both have things about them that I like. But to me, the multiplayer is not the same between the two, so I don't really compare them. I mean, unless you're playing, say, Team Deathmatch on Battlefield as opposed to Team Deathmatch in Call of Duty, but they play differently. Even though they're both shooters, you don't play them both the same way. So they both have things like Battlefield has certain things about it I like. I like the massive, warfare on the big games, with the vehicles and everything. I love that. Call of Duty doesn't do that, but I do like the fast-paced, chaotic shooting gameplay of Call of Duty multiplayer too. So it's kind of like it kind of caters to two different tastes of mine. So I don't like say this is better or this is better. I like them both.
I need to answer Hannibal's question.
Okay.
Hannibal, as far as skins game, the stickers are completely cosmetic and customizes your character. But the skins, like I'm playing as the plasma pea shooter right now, it has a slower charge time than the normal pea shooter, but the bullets are more effective, if that makes sense. So, yes, the different types, like the Chester Cheetah, he's a little bit more powerful than the normal Cheetah. The different skins does affect your abilities, whereas the stickers don't. There you go.
Yeah, I'm using the... you're using which one, Stando?
I'm using the Plasma Pea Shooter.
And I'm using the Toxic Pea Shooter.
So there you go.
So the Toxic one actually has AoE damage. And AoE and DOT damage.
I think people are mad because COD gives a different fee every year, just my opinion. Lobbies on Battlefield are fantastic, really. I find the Twitch community pretty good. I love the Twitch community, and I love a lot of people that come into my chat, and I find them. I love that community. I love some of the gaming communities, like MMO communities, are flipping amazing. They are the nicest, kindest people ever in the MMO communities. Shooter communities, I don't really care for, and Minecraft communities, I don't really care for. I take that back. Tactical shooters communities are fine, but bro team communities, I don't much care for.
And the Minecraft community is such trolls, man.
Yeah, it is. And I love Minecraft. I love playing Minecraft. I love streaming Minecraft. And I love talking to some of the people who come in and want to actually talk about the game. But overall, it's more trolls than it is people who actually care about what you're doing. So I'm a friendly gamer. I don't really get into that trash talk, bro team community type stuff, man. It's just not my bag. Does this game have PvP or just horde mode? It's
got PvP.
Yeah, it has a PvP. We're playing horde mode because they added new stuff to the horde mode. Like this guy. That's why we're playing a lot of that. And because it's easier for me to read chat when I stream this. I've played PvP. And like right now I'm stopping to talk to you guys, not caring if I'm dying because I know one of these guys is going to pick me up. PvP doesn't really work that way.
Yeah, you really have to pay attention to PvP.
Yeah. So that's why we're playing horde mode right now. Beast Boy, what's up? How you doing? Enjoy Koala.
What wave are we on?
I have no idea.
I have no idea.
6, wave 6. There you go.
Okay. Oh. This smart stand.
And it actually says at the top of the screen too. I just noticed
Well,
that.
it didn't say it like when I asked.
Right next to our garden health, it's got the wave count. So, yep. Man, it's been fun answering all you guys' questions. I hope you have more. If not, we'll let Sid or Tech do a rant here in a little bit. There's a lot of people still playing PvP. Can't find a screen. You know what? I don't know. Probably.
Yeah,
It's still pretty popular, isn't it? This game.
yeah. There's some modes that people don't play, but
And
mostly the courtyards and gardens or whatever it's called.
and the game just got a $20 discount, so it's half off right now on a PlayStation. If you buy it digitally, it's half off. So
That's like
So what, it's
50%
like-
off.
So what's it, only $20 now?
it's only $20 digitally. Yeah, it's half off for the month. So a lot of people are going to be buying it this month. I assume the population of the game is going to increase. So
It's a fun game. I like getting the stickers.
yeah, the stickers are fun.
I really want more characters, more of the characters, because I want to see some of the other classes.
Do I think the graphics are acceptable in this? Yes, I do, because it is supposed to be fun and cartoony and is what it is. I think the graphics
Yeah,
are
it's
fantastic.
not
in
supposed to be
it.
like
I think-
ultra realistic looking or anything like
I think
that.
they stayed true to the original game, at least like the graphics.
Here's the deal about graphics. I still play regular Nintendo games. Graphics is not a big factor for me as long as the graphical style fits the game you're trying to do. For example,
Castlevania.
yeah, Castlevania is great. The atmosphere is fantastic in Castlevania. A bad example would be
Ratchet and Clank.
no, Ratchet and Clank's a good example of what.
I don't know why I said that. I like Ratchet and Clank.
A bad example would be Duke Nukem Forever.
Oh yeah.
The game came across goofier looking than than it was supposed to. It's supposed to look hardcore 80s action, and it didn't look hardcore 80s action at all. So, just saying. There's been some other, bad design choices. For example, one of the Prince of Persia's last time, I still love the game. It's the Prince of Persia with Nolan North playing the Prince. They used or Legend of Zelda. Wind Waker is a fantastic game. Don't much care for the watermark graphic texture of it though.
I would like to play Wind Waker HD or whatever it was, the upgraded one on the Wii U.
Does have any sort of same screen multiplayer? I don't understand the question. Sorry. I bought this game on Halloween sale and it doesn't work. Works fine on my end. Having a blast. If it doesn't work for you, now it's probably I don't know what it would be. The only reason I would think that it wouldn't work is an internet problem because it's an online only game. This game can only be played online, so that's the only thing I can think of. It should work. If not, what I would do is uninstall it and reinstall it. Because you bought it, you don't have to buy it again. You just have to delete it and then reinstall it.
Yeah, that's one thing that's nice is like once you buy it, it's yours.
Download 14 gigs but drop to 3G. That's not good. Is the raffle still away? I gotta take a shower. At the rate we're going, the raffle is probably going to be an hour away. Yep. You got time to go take a shower. Go clean yourself, man. I don't want to smell your balls. Just kidding. I love your face.
Aww.
Love your face, man. I'm just
You
playing.
had to go
I
there.
had to go there.
All the balls smelling.
Oh. That was a joke. It was a ha-ha funny. Don't get butthurt. Oh, I'm getting shot. What are y'all shooting at? Oh. They're on this side. They're on this side. They're on that side. I lost
Anybody know the timeout command in chat? How you time somebody out instead of ban them?
the only one I know is
Bear wants to know.
/ban. That's the only command I know.
Yeah, that's the only command I know too. Is just the ban command.
Uh,
Usually to do a timeout, I actually click on their name in the chat on
shit.
PC.
but I've not seen anybody that's
forgot
called for
about
timeout in chat. Everybody's been well behaved in chat tonight, and I appreciate all the questions and the conversation going.
Yeah, nah, everybody's been fine except for one guy that I banned.
So there you go.
I forgot about Pandora.
Okay, I'll go wash my balls.
I messaged him on Skype,
See?
letting him know we'd be on TeamSpeak.
That guy wasn't mad about it. He said he's gonna go wash his balls. He knows I was kidding and playing. What, I can't say balls on stream? Man, teenagers say balls all the time. The thing is when
Balls to the walls.
when do you hear me go into 100% hardcore porn subjects or 100% use the F-bomb? Hardly ever.
Hardcore porn subject.
You know what I'm talking about. I don't do locker room talk or
The Tired Warrior.
Drop the
wants to know
F-bombs
if
in my
two
stream.
people play Horde mode on one TV. Like on the same console, local multiplayer, I guess he's asking about.
yes, there is a split screen on this game. You can actually play split screen PvP on this game too.
Q.
I need a healer.
Healer is almost down.
Oh, there he is.
The PS4 2.0 upgrade is coming out this coming week.
It's supposed to, yes. 2.0 upgrade, we can talk about that too. It's supposed to have YouTube capabilities. It's supposed to have themes. It's supposed to have SharePlay. And it's supposed to fix major glitches. Like the friends list glitch.
I am lagging bad.
Is it gonna finally add the ability to switch quick between games, like suspend in one game to switch to another game, like they promised as well?
I think that's what the SharePlay is.
No. What I mean is you know how now you gotta completely close the game before you can switch to another game. You're supposed to be able to put the game in suspend the game, almost like have it in pause from where you left off while you play another game, and then you can quickly switch back to it and continue where you left off from a different game.
It does that now. Oh, not from a different game, but from a different when you go out to do other stuff, it does that now.
But from what I had heard, something where you could switch from one game to another that way also.
Oh, I don't know about that. I know if you go in standby mode on your PlayStation instead of turning it off, or if you watch Netflix, or if you're running another application that's not a game, it is supposed to pop you back in where you left off the next time you log on.
And standby mode doesn't do that now with the games. With standby mode, it actually does shut the game down.
It's not supposed to.
Right. I think that's something they're supposed to fix too, is because they did promise that, where you could put the whole system in standby and then turn it back on and your game would be right where you left off.
Right.
Hey, Stando.
Yes.
After this game, Pandora wants to join us.
Okay, absolutely. He can join us now on TeamSpeak. If that's what...
Yeah, I meant in game.
Okay, cool.
I'm talking to him right now. That's why I'm quiet.
All right, I'll probably have to quit this lobby because I think it's full. and start a new lobby.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Any more questions coming up in chat? I'm kind of busy watching right now the game.
Let's see. Lord Maquis loves Gears and Halo. That's why he loves Xbox.
Oh, Sid, where you at?
No, Novice
I'm in
Kid.
the
Well,
landing
thank you.
zone.
There you go. /timeout and the username. Appreciate that information, Novice Kid. Now we can time out everybody. Ah, no, just kidding. Not gonna do that unless you're a troll or something. Which most everybody here is very cool and not a troll. We won't be doing that to you. I don't know why Ghost Bear needed to know it so bad though. Because there was only one person that I saw that needed to be banned or anything, and I already took care of it. I dealt with it. I took care of it.
Thank you. I think I sold you on this game. Dude, when it's half off on Halloween sale, get it. Play on crazy?
Oh, yeah.
Hey, what's up, Brunhofer?
Alright, go ahead and close out this thing.
Okay.
Let me make sure he's online here.
Oh, you want to report somebody for mature content?
I hope it's not me.
You
Hey,
gonna
he's
report Stan for mature content?
I'd like to report Stan for immature content.
Immature content, that's more like it, but the occasional fart joke.
Oh, Brunhofer entered the raffle. There we go.
Well, out of nowhere, but we can tell you about the birds and the bees later.
Every time someone farts, an angel gets its wings. Oh, twins.
Alright, so I need to invite friends. And I need to invite, let's see, Your Pandora and Sidious.
Tell you about the birds and the bees later.
Game is full.
He slices. He dices. He has chicken fried slices. Chimichanga.
Let me get this on private.
And
Invite only.
Stan doesn't even like chimichangas.
There's
kick.
Oh, kick vote.
You want to report somebody about a streamer saying balls on a rated T stream, Ghost Bear? Oh my gosh, really? Seriously?
I'm very, very offensive by the word ghost, so I'm going to report you for that.
Yeah, ghost. The words ghost and the word beer offends me. Those two words are the most offensive words to me in the English language.
He slices, he dices, he has chicken fried slices, chimichanga. Saying balls in a T-stream? You're allowed to say balls in a T-stream.
Balls to the walls.
You're going to lose that argument.
Yeah, I don't think Twitch is going to block anybody or ban a streamer for saying balls. I don't think that's going to happen.
Hey, Brune, how are you?
We could be talking about Balzac, the famous,
Normal is easy?
writer.
Or a beach ball, or a soccer ball, or a baseball, or a football.
Normal seems pretty easy, but we're still dying.
Talking about dancing balls, Orlando holds some of the biggest balls of them all.
Pinball.
Ghost Bear, what the fluff you talking about, brother?
What are you fluffing talking about, Ghost Bear?
What in the fluff? I'm waiting on Your Pandora to join. There he is. We have a Your Pandora in the game with me. Alright, guys. We're going to go move on. And, hard. I'm ready. I'm ready when you're ready. Get her done.
Runhover does not have any sound.
Why do you not have any sound?
Unmute your stream or refresh it.
There's a Pandora.
I have sound coming through, I hope. People have been hearing me all night long. Tat dances towards the refresh button.
Refresh the stream. Try that. See if that works.
Mine soda, nice. What's up? How you doing? Welcome to the stream. Plug in my headset.
What's up, Pandora? The volume up a little bit. Yeah, I apologize. We're on TeamSpeak, and I know your PS4 is nowhere near your computer. Right. Oh, are you guys waiting on me? I'm sorry. I'm just sitting here like going, hey, the sun is fine.
So I like to report a streamer by the name of Tech Gladiator saying Ghost Bear has offended him, which is not. Any more topics?
Sid said it too. Actually, Sid said it first, Ghost Bear. Throw Sid under the bus.
125 viewers or in the stream is what we're looking for. You have to be present to win the $20. If you're not here, you don't win. So make sure you're near your keyboard.
FYI, Ghost Bear, I said ghost offends me. So if you reported that, you'd be falsifying information. So shame on you.
Yeah, I said the word ghost and the word beer are two words that offend me. I didn't say Ghost Bear offends me.
Because obviously the way it's spelled, that's one word. So, shame on you.
Are we going right here or are we going off to the right?
We're waiting for Pandora.
Okay.
Probably still loading in.
And this is on hard, so we'll probably lose.
I'm gonna die.
We're gonna die.
You are gonna die.
What other topics we got out there in the world of video games and stuff? I say we go to this one on the right, guys.
We're just messing with you, Ghost Bear.
Huh?
We're just messing with you.
That one over there.
Your name does not offend us.
Oh, the Cheeto, the Chomper, the stand.
Just messing with you, man. You're cool.
Cheeto Chompers.
Cheetos.
The hyperactive.
The cheese that goes! Crunch.
Me.
Mr.
You look up on your
Cheetah
top
Piranha Plant.
left hand, it should tell you. Okay. We're gonna do this garden over here. Hold this place.
I don't see any pots though, but maybe they come after you plant the garden. Yeah, there they are. So we'll put a healer in here.
I don't have any plants. Let's see.
We'll put one of these guys in
Hey,
here.
he's not talking. He's on the chat. Yeah.
So I win some beaches. What am I doing right now? I'm just here in the geek chat. I'm not doing anything.
Trevor, what's up, man?
No
Welcome.
worries.
X-Kid Art. How you doing? Welcome.
I
Not
hope your
playing
guests
any
were
games
thoroughly
right now.
entertained.
X-Kid Art. Thanks for the follow, man. Appreciate it. That's a good idea. You know why following is a good idea? And I appreciate the follow, but it's a good idea because next week when I'm giving away free PSN money, you'll be able to enter the raffle next week as well.
Right, he does this every week,
Yeah.
every Saturday night.
That's a crazy thing.
He's insane, I tell you, insane. Insane.
Insane in the membrane.
I was just thinking that.
Beastie Boys, good old Beastie Boys.
Insane in the membrane. Insane in the brain. Insane.
Perfect
in the
wave,
membrane.
guys. Good job.
You're insane. You got no brain.
Oh.
Thought you were making people watch your bad gameplay of COD.
That's a
Alright,
Tech
Ghost
Gladiator,
Bear is
not
now
me.
unmodded and banned from my stream now.
Wow.
Unmodded and banned from my stream now, Ghost Bear.
I know, it's like first-person trials, isn't it, Ghost?
Stands unmodded and banned too. Now, I won't be showing any bad Call of Duty gameplay until, not this coming week, but the following week when Advanced Warfare comes out.
Oh, so you are getting that game?
Yeah, I'm gonna get it once the funds clear. And then I go ahead and pre-order it. And I'm gonna get the digital edition, so I get both the PS3 and PS4 edition.
Are you hyped about it?
I don't know if I'm hyped about it. I'm hoping it doesn't suck. I'm hoping it doesn't end up being a waste of money.
Well, I mean, it must be.
It's got to be better than Ghosts.
Oh,
It's got to be better than Ghosts.
It's got to be a little bit more expensive than some of the previous ones since they have Kevin Spacey on board here.
No, it's still just $60.
No, I meant production.
Oh yeah, they did. The graphics do look a bit better than previous ones.
I didn't say anything about graphics.
The graphics look the same since Call of
Just
Duty
having the
4,
voice
graphics
actor
look the
alone
same.
bumped it up like $1 million
I
in
didn't say
production.
anything about graphics, man.
Well, Kevin Spacey's not the first celebrity they've had in it, but he's probably like the biggest one.
I don't know. They've had Academy Award winner. They've had a couple of Academy Award winners. They've had
Talking about
Kiefer
Call of Duty
Sutherland.
Advanced Warfare.
They've had Gary Oldman. I mean, I don't know. Call of Duty's had some big names in their games.
Well, he's probably the first one that they actually are using his likeness. Well, no. And Black Ops 2, they had the guy who played Candyman. They had his likeness and the actor in there. They also used, what's his name? What's his name? Damn it, I can't remember his name. Guy who played Daryl's brother on Walking Dead. The one that cut his own hand off. And
Zerg Turtle, what's up, man? I love your name. Love
You know what I'm
your
talking
name.
about. He was in Black Ops 2 also.
Don't forget R1.
Also in Guardians of
Yeah, I could probably use R1.
Yeah, he was in Guardians of the Galaxy, yep.
I know he's
Mallrats,
He was
a
in
bunch of
Mallrats?
other stuff. Yeah.
Oh, he was the dude.
Yeah, he was the one that, the one that, he gave him the chocolate-covered fingers, chocolate-covered pretzel fingers.
Oh my god, it totally blew my mind, man. I love that movie.
Mm-hmm.
And I didn't even realize that was him. Dang. It's like a chocolate-covered pretzel. It looks
Right.
like melted, but damn, are they exquisite.
Right.
I still don't know which guy you're talking about, but okay. Because I didn't play Black Ops 2 at all.
He
He was also in,
like the owner of the mall. He was like a douchebag.
he also was in one of the zombie maps on Black Ops 1. The one that had, was it Black Ops 1 or Black Ops 2? The one that had George A. Romero in it. Damn it, I can't remember his name though. But he was in Walking Dead. You watched Walking Dead, right, Stan?
Not really. I watched like 2
Oh, you haven't?
episodes.
Okay.
It's not my...
Did
I'm
you
not
see,
a
like, the
Walking
first
Dead
season of it?
fan. I'm not a big zombie fan. Yeah.
Did you see the first season?
Wow,
of it, or
Stan,
part of the first
you're
season?
like just totally opposite of me.
Well, man, I used to think zombies were pretty cool back, like in the days of like Night of the Living Dead and stuff like that. But these days, man, they're as common as air. Zombies are in everything, and I just think zombies are over. Even though I'm playing this game, I like playing as the plants more than I do the zombies.
Zombies are never overrated.
Well, no, I guess if you need a good bad guy, zombies, Nazis, and
They're not
Merle,
bad, they're
Daryl's
misunderstood.
brother's name is Merle, and he was
Merle.
played by.
I need some help.
Michael Rooker. Michael Rooker.
There you go.
That's
the
his name. Michael Rooker.
I knew the name once you say it.
Michael Rooker. I've never heard of that guy.
He was in Guardians of the Galaxy.
Yeah, he was in Guardians of the Galaxy. He played
the guy that was
Yondu.
with the knife.
Oh, okay. Got you.
Can't remember the name now.
Yeah.
That's too. Remember, he played the guy that Jason Lee's character gave the chocolate-covered pretzel to and made him sick.
Yeah.
Blue.
And he played in a lot of other stuff, too. But he did voiced a character in Black Ops 2, and he was in one of the zombie maps, but I don't know if it was in Black Ops 1 or 2, but it was the one that had George A. Romero. And the guy who played Freddy Krueger in it also. Doing a voice in it. Damn, now I can't remember his name either. Shoot.
Damn, we're not going to make this one. This is why I was playing on normal.
Wow, I'm just like instant death.
COD will bomb, so will AC Unity. I don't know where everybody thinks the AC Unity will bomb. AC4
COD will
Black
not bomb
Flag
just because
was...
all the 13-year-olds and up are going to buy it.
You know, we talked about this.
Even if I end up hating it, it's still going to end up being big.
We talked about this last night.
So, Tech, did I make you mad? No, not really.
Oh, no, Bender.
Were you trying to?
No.
And so you failed?
Because this is on the hardest difficulty. We wanted to lower the difficulty. Sorry, I forget you're not in the thing here. That's okay, though. All right, man. No worries.
We talked about this last night. I think AC is fine. Maybe they should go to a bi-yearly or every other year rather than every year. But as far as the game, I've never felt like I've played the Assassin's Creed game more than once, except for the Ezio trilogy. Other than that, every numbered AC game has been different from the last AC game. In both mechanics, they've improved, and graphics, they've improved. Locations and story writing has always improved. I don't think the AC is going to bomb. COD is still up in the air. They've got a lot to prove after Ghosts, and yeah. COD has more to prove than AC does. I think Black Flag was a fantastic game, but that's my opinion. I like that game. I like that franchise. So, but even the COD people who bought Ghosts don't like COD Ghosts. Yeah, we're gonna die. There it is. Whoops. Bad advice on my part, going on hard. Yeah. It's okay. We did.
Yes, Titch, that is true. Titch and I did take a zombie apocalypse survival class.
I think Ubisoft is an amazing company that has amazing plans and is putting out amazing content right now. They're on a roll, and they've got some major games coming out this year, including Far Cry 4, The Crew, Assassin's Creed. And then you got The Division next year, and Tom Clancy's Rainbow Six Siege. I think Ubisoft is where it's at right now. And as far as developers right now, they're the one developer that's not sticking it to you to get money out of you, which is pretty cool. I mean, they're still selling you DLC and stuff, but it's stuff that you don't have to have, and if you download it, it only enriches your experience. Whereas COD, sooner or later, you're going to need those extra maps, man, and you're going to have to buy them. That's just the way it is, though.
You're going to need what extra maps for what?
On COD. Like, COD sells you the maps over and over and over and over.
Oh, you don't actually need those. You can play without them.
But if you want to...
Lots of people who never get those extra maps.
I know, but if you want to, fully get what you want, you don't want to play the same maps over and over. You want to keep buying the expansions. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, but sometimes the new maps are crappy, so it's like, why did I spend extra money?
Well, that's true, but what I'm saying is the story DLC for Ubisoft games is really interesting stuff. What they do over there.
Well, for COD, the only maps
For example,
they add are just the multiplayer
um,
maps. They're not story maps. They're not like they don't add extra campaign
and
stuff.
this could have been DLC of the year for Far Cry 3, and that was Blood Dragon. Oh my god. That was some awesome DLC. Just putting that out there. Oh, Brevin, what happened, man?
I timed him out
Okay.
because he's advertising for his channel.
Oh yeah, don't advertise here, man.
That's just
Especially
very,
if we
very
don't
rude.
know you.
And that is, I don't know if you understand how rude that is, coming into someone else's channel and advertising for yourself.
Who did that?
Brevin7.
I'll let you
Time
guys
him out.
play it.
You timed him out? Alright,
Yeah.
good.
Going up here. I need to unlock some more sticker packs because I'm running low on plants to put in these things. There we go. That'll work. The Division is what I'm waiting on. Also, Mad Max. Yes, Mad Max looks phenomenal. I think Mad Max disappeared off the radar though. They mentioned it at E3, and then it's not been mentioned again since. Maybe they're waiting to release more on that because there's supposed to be a movie. So maybe it's a movie tie-in game. I don't know. We'll have to see. From what they said at E3, it is a game that is standalone and not part of the movie franchise. But at the same time, maybe they're wanting to. The movie was announced after they announced the game, so maybe they're wanting to release it closer to when the movie comes out. I don't know.
Which game is that? I think I might have missed something.
Mad Max.
Oh, gotcha. Yeah, you guys, I think, talked about that before, too, I think.
But The Division, yes, The Division looks great. I think all the Tom Clancy games are a bit underrated at times. Rainbow Six is probably one of my favorite shooters. Soras, thanks for the follow, man. Appreciate that. I really, really do. Hope you entered the raffle. Good luck. And thanks for being here. C-Mox, thanks for the follow. Appreciate you. Again, good luck to you as well. Appreciate those follows, guys. Appreciate it.
Oh, it looks like Moobot's dashboard's frozen up on me. So I was like, why didn't I get the notification?
Now, disclaimer here. A lot of the information we talk about, a lot of the geeky stuff, I'm not a professional. I'm not a journalist or anything like that, so I don't.
Yes, you are.
I don't know a lot of things. A lot of what I voice out is my own opinion, so take what you hear with a grain of salt. Just saying.
If Stan says it, it's the honest to gosh, ultimate truth,
Okay, Destiny
final,
sucks.
superior opinion thought of everything.
Or salt.
But if you hear something from me, you should also take it with a grain of salt as well.
Again, salt. Too much salt is not good.
Right, too much salt is bad for you, which is why I don't generally add salt to my food. I only use whatever salt that's already in it.
Well, is a grain of salt bad for you?
It depends on how much you take of that grain. That's the real. That's the tricky part right there.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, standing in the poison.
Yeah, I'm getting me some health.
Get out of the poison, Stan.
Oh, yeah,
I'm out of the poison.
but he was earlier. Oh, reload. Bonus check. Oh, excuse me.
Perfect wave. Good job, guys.
I am running out of
If it's on the internet, it must be true. Yeah, that's exactly right. If it's on the internet, it must be true. Some guy talking in his stream about, all this stuff. He says Mad Max is not going to come out to the Mad Max movie. That's speculation. That's what that is. If I was wanting to make the most money out of Mad Max, and I was the developer of that game, I'm just saying that's what I would do. I would release it around the movie time. Just like we got Star Wars Battlefront coming out next year. That's totally DLC-wise. I would delay whatever I have in store for that game until after the movie comes out. Just because I'd want my DLC to coincide with episode 7. Just saying. That's what I would do if I was wanting to make as much money as I could off of my game. Speaking from a developer standpoint. Even though I'm not a developer, I'm just saying that's if I were the developer, that's what I would do.
He took his teleport down.
All salt, sea salt. Sea salt's good. Sea salt's very good. All right, guys. What are we doing? Perfect wave.
Wow, perfect wave.
I would like to see Breaking Bad game. A Breaking Bad game. The Breaking Bad series is okay.
I don't know if I'd make
a lot of people think it's the best thing ever, but how repetitive would it be to cook, lose the money, try and go get it back, fail, cook, lose the money, try and go get it back, fail, cook, lose the money, try and go get it back, and then
Also, I mean,
and then wait,
the history.
and then die at the end.
But yeah, also with the history of games that have been based off of TV.
Yeah,
Not very good.
TV-based games aren't very good at all. Perfect example, go play Lost.
I actually played that too. I think it took me like one day to beat it or something. I rented it from GameFly, luckily. I was able to return it real quick.
Stargate Worlds to be released, but that will never happen. Stargate, that sounds pretty good, actually.
And I love Lost. Lost was awesome still, but the game was not so great.
Speaking, here's a topic for you. This really happened, okay? So a mother in Florida.
Nice.
Yeah. You're welcome. You can have that one. Trademark, Stando TV. A mother in Florida was in a Toys R Us, and she noticed the Breaking Bad action figures on the Toys R Us shelves. And she went to Twitter and went to complain about the Breaking Bad, which were in the adult figurine section of the store. Just throwing that out there.
I didn't know they had an adult figurine section.
Well, they do, but now you know. If you didn't know, that's where you find the Spawn toys and the high dollar collectibles. Like whenever Todd McFarlane puts out.
Do they actually call it an adult toy section?
I think it's actually called an adult figurine shelf. You know what I'm saying? They have a whole shelf dedicated to the man baby, the man child, which is not necessarily a bad thing. But anyway, a mom was enraged and said she didn't want her kid buying a toy that promotes meth. Not that the toy's made out of meth or anything.
There's no toy made out of meth.
But anyway, no, let me finish my story here. This gets interesting.
It's just so funny though.
In reply to the tweet, the Breaking Bad guy, she's tweeting at Toys R Us, giving Toys R Us a hard time, and the manufacturer, and the Breaking Bad guy. What's the main guy in Breaking Bad? What's his name? The actor's name?
The actor or the character?
Bryan Cranston.
Yes, he went on to.
That was for you, kids.
He went on to Twitter and replied, "Well, dang, I guess I'm going to burn and boycott my Florida Mom dolls, which was pretty funny. Okay,
His what dolls?
his Florida Mom dolls. He's gonna burn them and boycott Florida Mom action figurines.
Are those a real thing?
It was a joke, Tech. But
Well,
anyway,
I was wondering if it was a real thing though.
that happened.
Either.
That happened last week. Just to let you know where we stand, because people take things way too seriously, or they make too much big a fuss out of things that aren't really that big of a deal. Toys R Us caved in, and they took the figurine off the shelf.
I'm sure they had probably much worse things on the shelf too.
Oh,
Probably.
I'm sure they did have much worse stuff on the shelf. I'm just saying. Daisy.
Don't take your kids to the adult toy shelf at Toys R Us.
Talking about DayZ on PS4, I've heard DayZ's coming to PS4. I really don't want DayZ on PS4. DayZ's not finished on PC. Why would I want an unfinished game on a console? That doesn't make a whole lot of sense.
Are they
DayZ's
ever
not.
gonna finish it? It seems like it's been unfinished forever.
Yeah, it's been unfinished forever. It probably will stay unfinished forever. There's so many clipping problems in that game, and I know people love it because of what it is. But the SOE game, it's plus. How much is DayZ? It's like $20. When you got H1Z1, it's a better game. It's complete and it's free, coming out from Sony Online Entertainment. It's almost like DayZ, except a lot more of it and a lot better, with a lot more content. I just think that that's a better choice instead of DayZ, in my opinion, my humble opinion. But I've seen DayZ.
Why doesn't everybody ever say, in my grandiose opinion?
My grandiose
People always
opinion.
say, in my humble opinion. Why didn't anybody say, in my grand, spectacular, awesome opinion?
Because in my humble opinion, which means, you know, my opinion might not be a good an opinion. You might not agree with my opinion.
You should have more confidence in your opinion. Say, in my masterful, expert, awesome, spectacular opinion.
Hannibal agrees. He says, "Ooh, no, DayZ." Why is there a teddy bear behind me? I don't know. Did you build a teddy bear behind me? Did you do that, Ghost
Part
Bear?
of your face is missing on the camera stand.
Am I
Your
reading
camera's
chat?
uncentered.
Could be reading chat. Yeah, my camera's really not centered tonight. There you go.
Kaz said, I played H1Z1. Shh, I'm not supposed to say that. Oh, I just said it on stream. Now everybody knows.
You played H1Z1, Kaz? How was it? It's okay if you did. I know a big streamer out there, and I'll go ahead and drop a name. His name's Co Carnage. I watched some of his footage where he actually went to Sony Online Entertainment in Las Vegas to play that game. And it is... And him, to hear the way he talked about it, comparing it to DayZ and stuff, H1Z1 is going to be the way to go, guys. And that was in a beta form. So, you know, just, I went there. I'm going there. I am confident. Buy H1, get H1Z1 for free. Don't buy DayZ. And that's one of the things with Steam that drives me crazy. Steam has too much stuff out there that's in alpha or beta or unfinished that they are selling for cash. You are buying for incomplete garbage. And
I don't know if DayZ's garbage, but...
I'm not saying it's garbage, but
'Cause a lot
if
of
you
people
put
seem
an
to
alpha
enjoy
or
it.
a beta out there, you should not be charging for it.
Yeah.
If you're
Then
charging
you're
for it,
basically having people pay you to help you test the game.
exactly. If you're charging for it, that's a complete game. I'm sorry, DayZ's complete. They say it's beta, they say it's early access, whatever, and you're paying for it, but it's a complete game.
That's probably just their excuse for, like, selling it and making more updates and stuff. Like, oh crap, this is broken. Well, we're just an alpha, so it's supposed to be like that, so people don't complain. Well, why are you making me pay for this alpha then? I'm testing this for you I'm paying you to work for you? That's worse than working for free. It's like, hey, I want to come work for you, and I'll pay you to make me work for you. I'm gonna go down in the mines and work in the mines. How much do they pay you for working in the mines? Oh, no. I pay them.
There you go.
They don't make enough money off of the stuff that we get in the mines, so we pay them to keep working for them.
About out of drink. Well, I guess. What else you guys got? Anything good? Good conversation so far. Loved it. Enjoyed it. You guys are awesome.
See, like, this Evolve Big Alpha coming out, you're not having to pay for that. Although some people might have to pre-order the game to get into it, but they're still going to get a full finished game.
Speaking of 2015, here's one. Guys, Uncharted 4 is slated to come out in 2015. Don't be surprised if it don't come out in 2015. And don't get mad if Uncharted 4 doesn't come out in 2015, because Naughty Dog had a big turnover. The lead developer on Uncharted series left. She's no longer there. So don't get butthurt if that happens.
Other big news about the year 2015. Some of us have already seen visions of the year 2015. Oh, way back, like about 25 years ago in 1989, a movie called Back to the Future Part 2. Not only that, but some of us...
Dude, I want one of those microwavable pizzas.
...have actually live in person, seen Hill Valley in the year 2015 at Universal Studios. I got to go to Universal Studios like 2 weeks after they had finished filming Back to the Future Part 2 and tour Hill Valley in the year 2015 before they tore it down and built it back into modern times. It was very awesome.
PS4 needs a Crash game. Here's the problem with Crash, and I don't know if you guys are aware or not. Crash used to be owned by Sony and by, I think it was... Who was the first people who put out Crash? Was it the developer? Can't remember. But here's the problem with Crash Bandicoot right now. Activision owns the rights to Crash. Don't ask me how that happened. So the only Crash Rare doesn't own it anymore, or whoever owned it before. It's owned by Rare owned Banjo-Kazooie, I'm sorry. Activision owns Crash Bandicoot now. So we'll probably never see that character again. Even though in the 90s it was the face of it. It was the Sony mascot.
Oh, so that's why Crash Bandicoot has disappeared.
Yep.
Uh-huh.
Because Activision somehow acquired the rights, and Activision is a third-party developer. And I think what happened is Activision acquired part of or all of one of Sony's first-party developers. It happens. Conquer Bad Fur Day. Again, the closest you're going to get to that, they showed Conquer at which was so stupid, but that Project Spark. He's in the Project Spark content. That's where you're going to find Conquer. It sucks, but that's the way it is. We'll probably never see another Conquer Bad Fur Day unless somebody makes it on Project Spark. Happens. Oh my goodness. Oh, look at this guy with the big lightning rod. Wow. All right. Super Giga Garganator Wave. I'm scared.
Do that 5 times fast.
Yeah, no kidding.
Super Giga Gargantua Wave. Giga Gargantua. Jason the Red Hair Pulp Geek hype. What's up, Jason? You still there, Stan?
Yeah, I'm still here. We're
Sid,
fighting
still
these.
there?
There's 2 of these Gargantuas. So we got kind of intense there for a second.
Ah, gotcha.
One
Focused on the game there for a moment, I see.
Yep.
first.
I
I'm
got
trying
you.
to heal you guys. Oh. Heal her down. Heal her down. Send her.
Oh man, I went down trying to revive you. I'll use the self revive there.
Oh, Jason feeling blah. I'm not actually feeling too hot myself. I hope I'm not starting to come down with something.
I'm not either. Coming down with stuff sucks.
Although, as long as it doesn't affect my voice, I should be okay. Because
Oh my god.
I talk all day for my job, so I have to be able to talk.
All right, Super Boss Wave complete. That's what I like to hear. I wouldn't mind a new Jack and Daxter game. They were fun. I think Naughty Dog needs to do that, or Sony needs to hand that property off to somebody else to do it. Naughty Dog is getting big enough to where they can add another studio, maybe. But more than likely, Naughty Dog keeps innovating every time that they do something. As we saw as their transition from Uncharted to the Last of Us, and I think they're enjoying the mature content they're putting out, or the maturer content they're putting out. Excuse me. So we'll probably see Jack and Daxter get handed to another development studio that's not Naughty Dog. But I'll be okay with that too. I think Jack and Daxter is a good franchise, and it would do good if it would come out in this generation, especially since we didn't really see it last generation, other than HD remakes, which I don't really count. But yeah. Soul Reaver franchise. Hey Jason, how are you, buddy? Love your face. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Jason the red hair. What up, dog? I'm sorry you're feeling bad, man. Yeah, I know he's feeling blah. I hate to hear that. Hope you get to feeling better soon.
Down.
Oh, I'm down too.
Oh no.
Well, I got out. Did everybody else get out?
I'm not sure.
Looks like just me and a son.
I was the only sunflower, so there's me.
All right. Feeling blah. If you don't mind, I'm going to hold up, guys. I'm going to get me something to drink. I'll be right back.
All right, you got 14 minutes.
Yeah, and actually, I've only got 14 minutes too. So maybe I'll give away. I'll start doing the giveaway in 4 minutes. So we might not even start another game. We'll just have to wait and see. Clutch plays. Yeah. Clutch play. That was a clutch play. All right, I'll be right back, guys. Oh, drop my mic.
Don't drop your mic.
Drop it like it's hot. Drop it like it's hot.
John Brito. Made it just in time. He's getting ready to start the giveaway here in a few minutes.
Yeah, so if you haven't entered the raffle already, please do so now, because I will be drawing the raffle in 3 minutes. 3 minutes.
3 minutes hype.
And while I've got everybody's attention, because there's 40 of you, yeah, hopefully good luck to everybody. Good luck to everybody. It's chosen random by Moobot, so it should be fun.
There is no hope because I, the great Sidious, am going to win this raffle.
Sid, you're ineligible. Moving on. While I've got everybody's attention.
Sid, you're ineligible. Moving on.
I had the most vanquishes and the middle score. That makes no sense. But okay. While I'm here, let me tell you guys about Pulp Geeks, what Pulp Geeks is. It's a nice website full of streamers like myself with equal minds, equal partners, and we're a group, and we put out great content. We have highlights, reviews, blogs, and all that stuff. You can go to pulpgeeks.weebly.com. Or if you're watching from my Twitch page, just click on the big banner, the Pulp Geeks banner, in the description below. Appreciate that. Brunhofer is a Pulp Geeks member. He's not a founder, though, so he's able to enter the raffle. Then we got... I forgot if I did it or not. Sorry that I am working... doing 6 different things. Okay. Oh, excuse me. But also, Your Pandora, who is playing with me, he's a founder. Tech Gladiator, Dr. Tryhard.
Beach.
Yeah.
Multitasking hype.
That guy. He's a Pulp Geek. He's a Pulp Geeks founder. City of 67.
There's way too many people in this entire environment.
He only plays everything. He's a member. Make sure you give all these guys a follow. Jason the Red Hair, who's in chat, is chief of our social media department. So check him out. Great group of guys. We're a new group that has come to Twitch, and we are looking to take Twitch over one day at a time, one viewer at a time. Hope you love us.
They're all gonna laugh at you.
Nobody's gonna laugh at me.
My plan will be complete.
If I win, I will put salt on my palm and ice. What? Okay. 1 minute.
Done. That's
1 minute hype. If you've not raffled, please raffle now.
Been there, done that.
All right, it's getting ready to start.
Ooh. My body is Reggie. Speaking of which, did y'all see that picture on Reddit? This is bad taste right here on Reddit. Where the guy they were doing like top costumes that they want to be for Halloween. And the guy was dressed up. He's a big dude. And he was wearing a Reggie Rice jersey. And had a blow-up doll. And he was holding it by the head. That's just bad taste, man.
He was doing what with it by the head?
Holding it by the head.
Oh. Okay.
Pink Taco, what's up? Tektronics Ice, what's up?
If you don't get a response from Moobot, try again in a minute.
Actually, it's that time. It's that magical time.
He's getting ready to do it, everybody.
Ooh, raffle is closed. Nobody else can enter. Let's see who wins. And this is for $20. This is the first time I've done this. So we'll just see.
Oh, Squishy Diaper, it's too late. The raffle was just closed. Ew, Squishy Diapers. Glad I don't have to deal with those anymore.
Merciless 5.
Merciless 5 is the winner, hype, and he is a follower. Awesome.
Is he here?
But is he here? That is the key. Are you here, Merciless 5? You must respond in chat. If you do not, it will be redrawn.
If you're AFK,
He's
man.
not even lurking. He's not
Wait,
even
wait,
lurking.
guys.
He is not here.
He's not here?
9,
He's not here. He's not even lurking.
7,
All right.
6, 5.
See, that's why you don't leave right away.
Respond.
He's not
Because if
here.
you leave, then
2,
you don't win.
1. I'm sorry, but you have lost. You are the weakest link. Bye.
So redraw. Sorry, Merciless. You had your chance. Squishy diaper. You have to use the same
Hey, man.
username too. Can't use another username.
Kid Dart.
Kid Dark is following also. Awesome. Congratulations, Kid Dark. Are you here? Are you here?
Here.
He is here. Oh, Merciless is my cousin. He's asleep. Ah. Too bad. So sad. You can laugh at him and say, hi, you won, but you were asleep. What? You can be like, hi, you won, but it got skipped over because you were asleep. And Kid Dark, he said he is here. He is here.
Awesome. Does he want it? I want to send it to your Twitch. Are you watching from Twitch? Or do you want it on your PSN? Twitch or PSN? And here it is. This is what he won. Oh, going the wrong way. It's kind of reversed. I know. Sucks. But it's $20.
That's okay, John Brito. You can come back again next week and join and try again. Because just because you lost this week doesn't mean that you can't do it again.
Kid Dark is your brother, Soares? Awesome. Lord Marcus
All right.
09. Thanks for the follow. And that's a good thing to follow because guess what? I'm going to be back here next Saturday doing the same thing again. It might not
Right,
be
he
$20
does
bucks.
this every week.
It might only be-
Insane, isn't it?
It might only be $10 bucks. Because next week's my birthday. I don't know. I might do $20 bucks.
Send it by carrier pigeon, Jason the Red Hair says.
What does he want it? How does he want it sent?
How do you want that sent? Kid Dark, you want a PSN message
Type-
or you want a
here, let me
Twitch
type in
message? Yeah, type it in the chat. There you go. And just so you know, Stan had to quit smoking just so he could do this.
That's not worked out so well.
He said that's not working out so well, though. Send that by smoke signal.